was really awkward about it. Like, being proper like quiet about it. And I was a nervous wreck, and I felt so fucking awful after it. But then with Ian McDiarmid, I walked up to him. I was like, "It's a pleasure to meet you," and he was like, "Oh no, the pleasure's all mine." And I was like, "Oh, fucking man."
He obviously says that to everybody, doesn't he?
Yeah, but yeah, but he said, "Yeah, my granddaddy Palpatine just said it to me." Sheev, give me the darkness, Sheev.
How much do you reckon it costs to get him to say I am the Senate?
Free.
Free. If you saw him at a convention, I guarantee if you walked up to him with a microphone, he'd do it for free because he loves doing it.
I am.
He loves because he's a proper. That's how he can do the voice. He's a proper theatre actor, so he like learns how to use like air and his diaphragm and shit like that.
Yeah, but he's not gay though, is he?
But he's not. But simply he's not gay. And just he loves. He'll do the Palpatine impression at any given like opportunity he gets, because he knows that people love it and he knows he gets a reaction out of it.
Yeah, fair play.
It's like when they did the first trailer for The Rise of Skywalker, and he came out on stage after it, and was on stage.
Of a film.
Oh. He came out on stage after the trailer had played, because at the end of the trailer you hear Palpatine's laugh.
Yeah.
And no one expected him to come out on stage after it, and he stood there for a second, like laughing, because everyone was like cheering still, and then he just goes, "Roll it again."
Yeah.
And then everyone just lost their fucking mind. But that was improvised. Literally, they asked him to do that literally as the trailer was playing.
Good effort.
Yeah, because usually it's just the moderator saying, "Yeah, we'll run it again. But they were like, "Would you like to do this?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'll absolutely do it." And it fucking paid off.
Went, yeah, but I'm not gay.
And then he was like, and then Big Neaky B was like, "Yeah, but you shouldn't have brought Palpatine back in the end."
100%.
Yeah.
Do you know what I feel would have made the film better? If Rey...
If Rey had died!
No. Personally, I would have wanted Rey to go to the dark side. Actually, no. Forget that. I would have wanted Rey to stay the light side.
If Ben became the frontman of an emo band.
Rey stay on the light side, but I kind of wish that they would have stuck with one of the original plans and made her a Kenobi. There's a way of doing it, and I was thinking about it, because obviously Obi-Wan had a thing with Satine.
Yeah.
Mandalorian Jedi, yes please.
Yeah, but what you probably didn't realise in the Clone Wars, Goldie, she has a nephew, right?
Yes.
That suspiciously looks and has the same hair colour as Obi-Wan.
Alright, so Obi-Wan got off with his sister. What's your point?
No, I'm saying that it's not Satine's nephew. It's the only person who knows it's Obi-Wan's son is Satine. Even he, not Obi-Wan, but the nephew, even he thinks that he's his nephew. Or he.
Yeah, but Obi-Wan.
He's her nephew. Did we have to find that out? So I feel like they could have gone the route of saying, Satine's nephew was actually their son, and he ended up having offspring after that. And yeah, and it's just a tree that goes. It doesn't have to be anything special. It's just the fact that through generations, she's a Kenobi. Like,
What?
well, yeah, and then again, it also plays into it also plays into the fact that at the same time, The Mandalorian season 1 came out.
I just think the sequel trilogy was absolutely fucking tragic.
Nah.
I don't know. I enjoyed
1.5.
I enjoyed The Force Awakens.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Force
I
Awakens.
enjoyed parts of The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
I despised The Last Jedi. That is just a bad film overall.
Yeah, I agree on.
See, right, the Force Awakens, I fucking adore.
Yeah, it's such a good film. That is a good film.
People can say, "Oh, it's a remake of the original trilogy." I understand that, but it was a safe bet on Disney's part.
It was a good
Like,
film.
Like they're bringing back a franchise after God knows how many years. Like, what approach do you really think they're going to take? Of course, they're going to take a safe approach and get as much money as possible. But at the same time, The Force Awakens had so much mystery behind it that it was good.
Yeah,
Then we get on to the second one.
shocking.
Shambles.
Which I think The Last Jedi is a good sci-fi fantasy film. It's a terrible Star Wars film.
I don't get why they didn't just keep
It's a
JJ on.
horrible film in general. Plant the bomb, plant the bomb, plant the bomb. What are you doing? Plant the fucking bomb.
What, J.J. Abrams? No, J.J.
Hi,
Abrams
Goldie.
didn't do. Nah, he was on.
Idiot.
He didn't do The Last Jedi because he didn't want to. He only wanted to do the one and then jip off. Because originally it was J.J. Abrams doing 7, Ryan Johnson doing 8, Colin Trevorrow doing 9. And for some reason, Disney fired Colin Trevorrow.
Where can I find some good teammates?
Or he left, but no one ever knows the real story behind it. And then obviously when The Rise of Skywalker came out, all these leaks of Colin Trevorrow's episode 9 came out. And Colin Trevorrow's episode 9 should have been the one fucking made.
Yeah.
Pretty much, some of the plot is Kylo is the full bad guy. Like, no redemption, no good. He's
Would have been so much better.
Well,
Would've been
he's
so
not.
much better.
He's not a Sith, but he's as close. He's as close as you can get to one. Because at the end of The Last Jedi, he is Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. And that's what he was in Colin Trevorrow's episode 9. He was darkness, like, full on. And that's what he should have fucking
Yeah,
been.
it should have been.
The scene at the beginning of the film where he goes to Mustafar, that was from Colin Trevorrow's script. But it's different. So he meets up with this weird creature that kind of almost protects Vader's castle after, like, Vader and the Emperor have died, obviously. And he's like, he's pretty much, oh, I've come for a holocron. And he's like, oh, only Darth Vader can access the holocron, and he's dead. But then Kylo Ren picks up the holocron, and he's like, oh, see, I can pick it up as well. Wrong. He's not Darth Vader. The holocron fucking blows up in his face, leaves half his face scarred, and they use Mandalorian Beskar armor to put Mandalorian Beskar armor on half of his face to cover up all the scars.
That'd have been sick.
which is fucking cool, right? For the light side, also, I don't. Also, at the start of the film, it opens with Finn and someone else in a slave camp on the Kuat Drive Yards.
Oh yeah.
Which is where you find Cal Kestis at the beginning of Jedi Fallen Order. So they're at a slave camp. Finn's acting as a slave. He's in there already, like getting intel. And they've got all these people in cages. And one of them is a Tusken Raider.
Tom McGuinness.
Right.
Oh, Tom McGuinness.
So Poe and Rose had a bigger part in the film as well. Colin Trevorrow actually wanted to try and redeem Rose, which I was all for, because in The Last Jedi they just did fucking shit with her. So pretty much they're trying to get through these like metal detector screening things. It's about to go off, or they're about to get caught out. But they're in. Do you know, like the beginning of Return of the Jedi? It's a heist to get Han Solo.
Yeah.
It's that. But at the beginning of this, it's a heist to take control of a Star Destroyer.
Ah.
So they're about to get caught. All the troopers around them pull out the guns and are about to shoot the group. Next minute, this Tusken Raider you see jumps over him, whips out a double-bladed blue lightsaber and annihilates all of them.
Rah!
And it's fucking Rey in disguise. Yep. Like Princess Leia was in the original.
In the Hutt, though, yeah?
Yeah. And they actually end up stealing a Star Destroyer for the Resistance. Like she force mind tricks the entire crew.
Fucking 4 of them.
To take it to fucking the Resistance, and then once they get there, unforce minds them, and they either like lock them up or just send them away.
Or kill them.
While this is happening, they fight the Knights of Ren.
In it, they didn't even get used, really.
Rey, no, see, in Colin Trevorrow's script, the Knights of Ren are through the entire script. So from the beginning to end.
Which they should have been.
And pretty much Rey and Chewie fight them in this beginning scene. And Chewie goes through them like butter.
Huh.
Literally, there's still images. If you Google Colin Trevorrow Episode 9, you'll see a few concept images that they released. And it's literally, apparently in the script, Chewie was throwing some of them off ledges, and he actually rips their arms out of the sockets and shit like that.
Yeah.
So then we get to... It wasn't... They didn't name it Exegol. They named it something else. I think they might have stuck with Moraband.
Wog.
Home Sith World. I think they were going to actually stick with that.
Put Dathomir in it.
So I think fucking this creature that was protecting Vader's castle tells Kylo,
A Rancor.
go to Moraband and go meet this person called Tor Valum, which apparently he gets to Moraband, he meets Tor Valum, and Tor Valum weirdly looks like the Zepho species from Jedi Fallen Order that you hear.
Alright.
Yeah. And Tor Valum was meant to be one of Palpatine's teachers. So after Palpatine killed Plagueis, Palpatine still needed to learn some shit. Which one of them was life drain, which Palpatine does do in Episode 9. But it originally it wasn't Palpatine doing it; it was Tor Valum teaching it to Kylo.